Now, what I'm about to say is based off of assumption, meaning take what you will of it, believe me or don't believe me, whether it's factual or unfactual, to the relevancy of what I'm about to tell you that's somewhat of the truth of these experiences that happen with the CIA that I've experienced through my life. There's times when they played hardball, there's times when they lowered what they did and just kept it at a low. So they have different tactics that they can use, many different types of things that they can do. But what I'm trying to say is that most of all, the CIA has a sort of technologies. You know, they use gadgets and gizmos, but a lot of for what I know, is the agents that have the CIA technology that used it before know that it's classified so that they can't talk about it. Me, I'm not a CIA agent, so I do not know what technology is classified or unclassified technology. So, what I'm trying to say is that there's all these CIA agents, there's a lot more than we know about. I mean, a lot of people signed up for this. There's thousands and thousands of applications I learned on, like I researched online. There's thousands of people that get applied for CIA. You know what I mean? But all I'm trying to say is that I'm getting to the technology now. I'm gonna about to tell you some of the technology that they use on me. That how I know they're monitoring me with this technology is because they have it, and they're not God, but they do have technology that is a little bit higher in the level to monitor the brainwave state. So it can monitor your thoughts. Say I thought of that tree looks cool. They'll say Neo said that tree looks cool, or they'd repeat that in some of their things, or they'd go about it in their different vernacular and say something similar to the trees, like, "Oh, Neo likes a tree." When I said that tree looks cool, they'll say Neo likes a tree. All right, they'll say something on similar on that level. But all I'm trying to say is that subliminal type of things that they do of how they know about my brainwave state. That's how I know that they know, and everybody else knows that they know too. That works through the CIA that does this, and it's a part of it. But all I'm saying is that also they can use in TV or radio. They can do anything that they want to your voice. The voice automated system where they could use my voice even say whatever they want through my voice. Um, they could do this with Steve Harvey. I was watching Steve Harvey, and they said, "Neil, you're this, that, and the other." And then it went back to Steve Harvey's normal talking about the Daily Show of what he was doing. But I dealt with that almost a lot. Like they're going nonstop before that's what they can do. I don't know how many agents that they needed for all that to be had when they're playing hardball. Probably more than they do now because they're not playing it as hardball. But so they got that two different types of technology to read your mind, and then also the subliminal messaging system of all this, and it's in the category of everybody that they need to sort of like understand that this is daily life of the happenings that do happen in reality. So the CIA is a real organization that does do things, and I've learned to integrate and grow with the situation. I don't complain about it anymore. But this is the podcast about the CIA, of what I do know about it, and they say when I'm doing good, or like Neo's doing good, like if I'm on top of my intelligence and saying everything that I'm doing, you know what I mean? And what I'm trying to say is that everything that in this existence is, a part of this bigger picture And like there's like they would play hardball sometimes, and sometimes they won't. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that if I'm doing too good, they play a little bit more hardball. Or the people in the town that see me carrying something for this other homeless biker that I know that had a bike, you know what I mean? And I was carrying the soda pack, and she screams out, and she knows my Facebook, Cody, you know what I mean? So she must know me. I don't know her. But she yells at the vehicle, Cody, like this. And I beep the horn first. And some people just maybe don't like me. Some people do like me. But there's white hats in the CIA and there's dark hats. That means like people fighting for the good of the situation of life, and maybe if they fought for the benefit of my life doing better, it'd rub off on everybody else's because they're talking about me. And I try to watch what I say in a day. If I'm too talkative and it's making everybody else overwhelmed, then I have to go down a notch to try to accommodate for the needs of, like they say, Neo needs to slow down, meaning the CIA agents are sick of keeping up with me, and they have to keep up with all this and do all this, work then. And before, when I was dumbed down in, like, say, Seroquel or something, then they were on top of me, just bullying me, but I couldn't really do anything back to defend myself because I was so inhibited spiritually on that substance. So, good thing I'm only on fluvenazine in low dose, that I can still have my intellect about me and it wouldn't make me so tired all the time. I mean, fluvenazine did make me tired in the first initial, when you first get it, the dose of the medicine. And then after that, it kind of, I just adapt to it and it wears off, you know what I mean? So, guess what? This is the technology and it's some of the things that I know about the CIA. They said Cody blinked outside the triangle. They know they can monitor my brain and wherever I look and I look at, you know what I mean? If I looked at the grass, they say, oh, uh, the grass is helping Cody. Because if it was bright and sunshiny, it made me feel good for a second. The grass is helping Cody. You know what I mean? Um, but this is what I'm trying to say is that the CIA is this real organization. Sometimes they can go about things in a certain way like that. And it's not everybody that go about it the same way, and everybody's different. But just let me know if this happened to you, because you can go years, get through this, and still be alive, and still tell the tale of like all of this, picture that we're living in. So subliminal messaging probably happened to other people that they thought that they were smarter than the CIA until they went through the ringer. But guess what? God is more intelligent than the CIA. So God knows how many hairs are on your head. The CIA doesn't. They can't really keep track of that many things. You know what I mean? But God can. Highly intelligent. Our brains are like a mega computer. You got to keep on putting the mega chips in your computers and technologies. Well, your technology is made to last with that higher technology because you do it the right way, probably. Build things the right way. And there's ways to do that. See, this is what I'd do for the Hobbit Home Society, implement the higher technology. If it's allowed for people to know about in certain society, and you pass bills and stuff like this, you do it. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is Neo worships the divine goddess. Girls, I hope you're doing amazing. And guess what? Like, just comment down below. What do you think about like the CIA? And if you do work for them, it's not like I don't care about you, because people are people and they need to make money to do this in the daily world, because today's world sucks, and that's why I want to create a Hobbit Home Society, make everything a little bit better. But yeah, it's just give me this chance to prove myself once I get this land, I swear. And if I get this apartment, at least I can have a girlfriend for a while this winter until next summer, and I save up the money. I'll try to save up as much money as possible. All right, girls, I love you. Bye.